thought of how you handled Lauri's minutes with that long gap he had?
Yeah, well, I played him more in the first half. I played him almost the whole first quarter. I looked at him and I thought he was breathing pretty hard in that first quarter, so I gave him a little break and then I got him back in there. Nothing, you know, you ride with some guys for a little bit, you see how it goes, you bring them back. It's just basketball.
Jim, do you see how that could, like, inhibit his confidence, though? Because he's playing his best basketball for, like, the last 2 weeks, and then he gets benched for 14 minutes and 47 straight seconds, and there's not a lot of rhythm there. Do you see how that could be hard on him and his confidence?
I mean, are you saying it is hard on him, or are you saying how it could be, or what?
Well, I'm saying I think it could be hard on him.
Yeah.
We gotta go talk to him still, but
yeah, I don't think so.
What's up, YouTube? You're Inside the Edge, and I'm here with another video. And today we're going to talk about the Chicago Bulls. We're going to talk about my boy Lauri Markkanen. It has not been a successful year for him, but I wouldn't put all the blame on him. There's been a lot going on with this team. You know, a lot of players are hurt, injured. It's always a story with the Bulls. You know, guys are always not suited up because of just, there's always something with the Bulls where we have not been healthy this whole season, and it's always the next man up, and it's just been a roller coaster for this team. You know, and I don't think we're gonna get out of this shooting slump. And Jim Boylen is the big reason why. He's the big focal point of why this team is not being successful. He is killing players right now. You know, Kobe White, I feel like he should be playing more minutes, and Lauri Markkanen, that's the big player I'm going to talk about today. The big guy, the 7-footer that should be in the paint dominating, but instead Jim Boylen wants to put him at the three-point line and make him become a spot-up three-point shooter. It makes no sense to me. I get that Jim Boylen is trying to change the culture. You know, I was around the Tom Thibodeau era where it was defense first, defense. You know, Luol Deng and Joakim Noah, these guys, that was the heart and soul of Chicago. It was about defense. So he's trying to change the culture and making this a run and gun offense, you know, a transition offense, which I respect, but I just think we don't have the right players to orchestrate the offense he wants. For Lauri Markkanen to be 7 feet tall and to make him become a three-point shooter is ridiculous. This season, he's averaging 6.3 three-point shot attempts per game. You know, I think that's too high for Lauri Markkanen to be. That's, you know, he's a good shooter, don't get me wrong, but he's not that much of a high-volume shooter to be attempting that much. You know, I think more of his offensive game should be down low in the post, you know, or hitting the mid-range game, because for any big, naturally, bigs play better when they're near the basket. That's just a natural thing. You know, there's really no big center right now in the league that has the volume, potential to shoot 6 shot attempts a game from 3. You know, there's no one really like that. So, you know, Jim Boylen, I think he's putting Lauri Markkanen out of his comfort zone, because of, you know, last year Lauri Markkanen had an unbelievable season. He had his best season by far, averaging 18.7 points per game. You know, last year, you know, we've seen a lot of the stardom inside of him, and, you know, last year he shot 33.7% from mid-range, and he shot 41.6% from the paint. You know, those are good numbers. That's his comfort zone. Lauri Markkanen is a guy that's good playing down low basketball, shoot the mid-range, and he's just very, very comfortable around the basket. And he's 7 feet tall. Why would you have someone? It just makes no sense for him to be, you know, at the three-point line when he's jacking up shots, when, you know, let other guys, you know, make those shot attempts rather than Lauri Markkanen. So, you know, this year's been a roller coaster, and, you know, Jim Boylen, I think he's killing this team. He's killing this talent that we have. And are we gonna fire him? No. You know, that's just something the Bulls just doesn't do. We just don't make right decisions. And even when we do see the problem, we never fix it. So, you know, this is just going to be a tanking season, and I feel bad because, you know, Lauri Markkanen is one of my favorite players on the Bulls, but, you know, it's just so easy for opponents to play against us because all they have to do is game plan for Zach LaVine, and that's pretty much it. You know, I thought, you know, this year teams would prepare more for Lauri because of his height and how much potential he has, but teams don't even worry about him. They just worry about Zach going off, and that's it, and that makes their jobs easier, you know, and that's pretty much what we're seeing from this Bulls organization. You know, we're not making moves. I hope that the trade deadline is coming up, and I hope we can make some moves where we could at least, if we want to turn this into a high power offense, because right now we're the 4th worst ratio offense in the league. But if we want to turn the season around and be a high power offense, we need to get shooters, to orchestrate the philosophy, 3 is better than 2 philosophy by Jim Boylan. I think this offense will be way more successful. But with Lauri Markkanen, I think, like what I said with the numbers, last year he was really good around the basket. He was good around the rim. But to stretch him out, I think he's out of his comfort zone, and that's why he's not playing well as we thought he is, or he's not putting up the numbers we thought he would be putting up. Because heading into his 3rd season, I thought he would at least be a 20-point scorer by now. So that's pretty much what we're seeing from him. And Chicago's Sun-Times, they put up a very good article, and that's where I read a lot of information where before the season, John Paxson was saying that, for players to limit mid-range game, and, they want this to be a 3-point offense. And, I'm going to drop a link for you guys to read more on this article, but, a lot of it has to do with John Paxson and how he wants to see this team perform offensively, and they want to limit the mid-range game. And, and I get it, this is going to be a 3-point league team, but right now we don't have the pieces for us to be jacking up so much threes. It's just not our element, So I'm just making this video for you guys, and I'm just giving you guys an update on Lauri Markkanen and what's going on with this Bulls team. But it's a whole lot. Really disappointing season. So I guess we got to just get ready for this draft. So see you guys in my next video. And if you're a Bulls fan, please subscribe, because this will be the channel for you guys. If you like the NFL, music, hip hop, I'm doing all these type of videos. I'm trying to expand my channel where I'm being more diverse. So if you like this channel, please subscribe, and see you guys on my next video. Peace.